Just a quick update on the Avata. I did receive the Fly More kit. It's been pretty cool getting the extra flight time with the extra batteries. The only thing I want to say, especially to people that are new to DJI, everything is integrated, including with updates, including the software and firmware updates for your batteries. So when you put in a new battery, it's going to want to do that firmware update. So be aware of that, and it will take a little bit of battery time to do that. So you're going to lose a little bit of flight time because of that if you don't update your batteries beforehand. Something else I've noticed with these batteries, if you do a full charge and them sit for a couple of days and don't fly, you lose quite a bit of percentage. I would say more so than in my other DJI products. So I was a little bit surprised at that. I had planned on doing some flying a few days ago, so I had topped off the batteries, didn't fly because of weather, went out and flew a few days later, and my flight time after they did the battery update, I should say my battery percentage was down to 79%. So that's quite a bit that it was losing between the firmware update, which only took a couple of minutes, and the actual battery sitting. So as a general rule, I don't do that. I will top up the batteries either that morning or the night before. I won't do it days before. But this case, because of weather, that's why it was done. But I was surprised that it lost that much battery. I did have a crash for the first time. I see other testers and YouTubers have had the same thing happen. During that crash, the battery did come dislodged. I was close to it, so it wasn't an issue locating the drone, but it would have been if I had been in the woods and I needed that battery power to locate the drone. There are a couple of fixes I've seen other YouTubers do with how they want to put their batteries on. It's the first time that it's happened to me. If it continues to happen, then I may, take some of their advice and how I want to secure that battery. It's a design flaw. Hopefully, somewhere in the near future, DJI will come out with a fix for that. Quite a bit more flight time now with that motion controller. Still waiting for my regular controller to come in. They're still back ordered. Getting more comfortable with that motion controller. I know I beat it up in previous videos. I'm actually starting to like it more and more. The more you use it, the more precise you get with it, the smoother you get with it, and the better you get with your actions with it. You'll see I'm doing some dives and some turns, or diving and turning at the same time, and it's a pretty smooth action. I have not done a whole lot with some of the other settings. I know that with one of the settings, wherever you're looking, that's where the drone is looking, not necessarily where it's flying. It's still going to fly where the circle is. So I haven't played with that a whole lot. I'm going to do that in a subsequent video. I actually live on a shoreline, so I'm going to do some railroad bridges and other bridges over the water. So I'm going to do some fly-unders under that. And during that time, I think it's when I'll test that feature and see how well that works out. So enough of the talking. Let's get down to the flying. Thanks again for watching another AP Drones video. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.